Hello, hello, hopefully you can hear me. Give me a second to get stuff settled. I'm gonna leave it on the screen while I get stuff open in the background. I think there's probably gonna be a little bit of a delay. Or delay specifically on when I'm talking and when you actually hear it. So give me a second to kind of work on that. Then, of course, my PC trying to be a jet engine in the background. Oh, I refreshed chat, so give that a second. Everything should be sort of lining up a little better. While I'm getting this set up, how's the Final Fantasy grind going, Froggy? I don't know what the road mage is, so you're gonna have to explain that one, but I assume that means it's a pretty heavy grind. Let's get a couple more things here adjusted. Unmute that. And okay. I do know our other contributor to the reason it's called Pickle Jar Ranch is most likely going to be jumping in late. But I did remember that the first hole we're going to get this playthrough is going to be called Hidden Valley Ranch. Mage's weapon is like a fencing sword. You have to balance white and black magic as well. It's physical attacks, rotation. That's fair. I don't know what that necessarily means in context, but based on how complicated that sounds, it does seem like, yeah, it's just gonna be one of those things you gotta grind a lot for. Let's skip that one. Speaking of grinds, somebody today was like, oh, you should log into Warframe and go get your stuff for the... I don't know what the newest event is right now, because I haven't done it. I was like, I haven't done it, I don't qualify. I don't want to do the, like, 2 or 3 day grind it would take just to get some of it. Make sure everything's okay on this side. I'll definitely get this going here in a second. Just to make sure everything's good. The only reason you can't hear the game, most likely, is because I'm technically not tabbed in. So it mutes it as soon as I click onto another screen. Once I click back in, it should be able to be heard. Just shout at me if it's too quiet, too loud, or if for whatever reason you can't read the dialogue, like yesterday. So I know we left off, we got... yeah, let me see if I can get my mic up. Let's see. Do that. Is that a bit better? I also just need to sit a bit closer. Yeah, if it's not better, I can adjust it further or mess with it more. Okay, yep, there we go. I might have turned it down earlier. For your arrival, hi Vampiric. I thought I'd drop by. I drop you a quick note. Something unexpected showed up at the clinic recently, and I think you might be the person to help. When you've got a moment, drop by the clinic. It's nothing urgent, but I think you'll want to see this one. Flower Field. All contestants are invited to participate in a Flower Field competition. A new beginner cross-country course is now available in Lupine Meadow. Registrations are now open at Rivershine's competition board. Okay, so those are quests. I think overall we're getting into the point where I don't know most of the quests because this is kind of getting into the where they've added stuff for full release. No, excuse me. Anything that has to do with the vet is entirely new. Here we go. We got Pickle Jones. Got all the daily morning care done. Okay, so we've got Pickle Jones and we've got Tasty Cucumber. And then first full is going to be Hidden Valley, and I think contender for a second, name-wise, is going to be Chipotle Ranch. But we're just going to continue this horrible, horrible chain of names. Eventually we'll have to get Lou in here. Lou's gonna lose it over what we've been naming these horses. Yep, Pickle Ranch as well, yeah. I think what we decided it's now going to be called Pickle Jar Ranch instead of Ranch of Rivershine. Get into town and see what these quests are. See if we get green tack. That was the other thing we were looking for. We were trying to find green tack in the little tack shop, and we weren't having luck yesterday. Okay, there we go. Freaking. I know the other thing is at some point within the next game day, I think, or next couple game days, we should open up the area with the carpenter, and that is what should let us expand the barn and all that, and that's when we should be able to just actually have foals. I think up until now it's kind of locked. Ooh, they do have a green halter. I think that's the knit one, maybe. They're really holding out on the green though. Let's see. Shop, green. Yeah, it's a green knit one. Interesting. Yeah, it's a green knit bitless bridle, so that isn't something entirely new for release as well. Oh, that might be a bit of a... Should be able to click to go through the dialogue, and it's not actually letting me. That's interesting. I don't think I have anything I need to sell there. There you go, the vet's office. I can actually leave you right there. It sounds like either for the vet quest we'll be doing animal rescue or something else. Quest. I got a little surprise for you, Vampiric. Dog showed up at the clinic a couple days ago. Okay, so yeah, pet. Muddy, hungry, and smelling like it lost a fight with a compost pile. I cleaned it up, treated its fleas, and gave it good snacks. Now it won't stop following me everywhere. Unfortunately, I don't have time to take care of it properly, but you've got a ranch, fresh air, wide open field, basically a dog's dream. You know, it's been waiting by the door like it's expecting someone, then you walked in and boom, Tailwag City. So congratulations, you're a dog parent now. No returns. And no rush meantime, I will practice my patiently waiting face. Oh, hi. Oh, it's like a little corgi. Hello. More like a mix between a corgi and a Shibu, maybe? Its name is Waffle. I'm not renaming you. You're gonna stay Waffle. Does that mean Waffle will pretty much follow me everywhere? Oh, that's funny. The walking animation is a bit uh-oh. Yeah, doggy. Small little dog. I wonder. Please tell me it follows me when on horseback. It, sir. Small waffle. I don't think standing under the horse is a good idea. Hang on. Waffle, no. Will Waffle follow? Oh, okay. Waffle does run. Waffle does run. The running is just a bit weird, or the walking is just a bit weird. No, no, that run is just as janky. I love it. It's so cute, but it's just as janky. Let's get this competition done. I wonder. I don't think Waffle will follow in the competition. That would be. I would actually be slightly worried. Beginner difficulty, continue or compete. Not continue. I mean that works as well. That's not what that word said. Right, there we go. Oh no, Waffle is actually following during the competition. Waffle, no. This feels like a very bad idea. Honestly, it actually just feels more like my actual dogs and what they would probably do. Waffle's tiny little legs are trying like their best to keep up. Actually, I think he's doing really good because I turned my camera and I see just the faintest, like, little strip. Oh, yeah, of color. Yeah, no, he's actually keeping up pretty well. When I don't run out of steam. Because I accidentally used up all the energy. Oh. I need to... If only I could time it just right. I wonder if he jumps over the little jumps. I don't think so, because the way the coding looks like it is. I bet you he just glides through them. Yup. Yup. Then again, he's so small, he probably could just, like, squeeze through them. I don't remember what the optimal time for this is, so I don't know if this is even in, like, the category of placing. I don't know. We're good. We're good. Okay, go talk to Madeline. Greetings, Vampiric. I hope your wellness fine day. Yep. Excellent performance in the flower field competition, Vampiric. To celebrate, here's an extra reward for you. And if you want to give the competition another try, don't forget that you can always register again. It's a beautiful day, is it not? Oh, I should actually chat to you to do the friendship thingy. Get a chance to meet everyone in Rivershine yet. Many of them are newcomers just like you. They've made their way here to reopen the once closed shops. Our town used to be filled with a tight-knit community of skilled artisans, each with deep knowledge of the equestrian world. But then, the old champion left, and most of the town folk followed suit. When I revitalized Rivershine, it took time to find talent needed to replace all the skills we had lost. Though I'd love to see some old faces again, but that's a story for another day. Okay, that did raise up the reputation level a little bit. Waffle, please be careful. Oh no, actually, she use the rest of that energy for training. Waffle, please be careful. I don't want you to get stepped on. I am beginning to think that the largest horses in game that I can find, plus very small dog, might not actually be a good idea. But I didn't also realize that that was going to just magically get a dog. A beginner. Maybe that one for now. Oh yeah, now we have the whole new area to explore too. Don't have any quests right now, but we have that area to explore, and I've got funds again, so it might be a good time to go get some more of the fruit trees and start planting them so we have them. And then I'll have to check. I think we used up all the planting plots last night, but if not, I will get some more cucumber seed. Just have a stupid amount of cucumbers again. Wait, where is Waffle? Does Waffle not join in on the training thing? Nope, Waffle does, and he just glitched through a barrel. Waffle. Waffle, are you actually a figment of my imagination? Do you not actually exist? Because apparently physical items do not exist for you. Waffle's a ghost. It's a ghost dog. I guess more accurately, I think it is just a corgi, but I think it's a long-tail corgi. I guess the other thing, I don't know. I mean, I know there's a chicken coop, but then it says animal barn, and I have zero idea still what animals we're gonna get for that. Oh, that's a good question. I didn't give me the notification that you said anything. Yeah, I'll have to take Waffle back to the ranch and see if he stays put. Or I know it said something about stay, so I wonder if I can make him stay on the ranch. That way he doesn't get, like, trampled. Give me 2 seconds here. I didn't start recording this one. I bet you, though, because Steam saves a backlog, I might be able to get the backlog off of Steam. Or, not Steam, friggin' Twitch. I swear I'm awake. I had coffee today. I had multiple coffees today. Grab some of the stuff here. I wonder if I get... Wait, what? Oh. Oh. Okay. Apparently, if I dismount and go to, like, grab an item and I'm not... I wonder if it'll do it while I'm mounted. But if I'm grabbing another item and there's another item close to it, Waffle will grab the item. If I park here... Oh yeah, no, he'll pick up the items while I'm mounted, too. Oh, that is so convenient. Okay, that stops the problem of me having to dismount every single time I want to pick up something. That is so much more convenient. Yeah, Waffle's definitely helpful. Holy moly. Sir, you are getting, like, frickin' steak for life. Like, I will find the most expensive frickin' steak, and that'll be your dinner from now on. Permanently, just because you actually pick up the items that I am too lazy to go pick up. Okay, let's go here. Because I've trained Mr. Pickle Jones, so let's get Miss Tasty Cucumber out and we'll go explore the area. have to go see what his stats are at. Kind of what I need to train. Your jump is at 25, endurance 27, speed 30. That makes sense. Flexibility is like 23. I am not even worried about that. Your potential's at 5, so we've got 5 more points to allocate to anything. Goodness, that salad is apparently not having a good day. Oh wait, hang on. That's right. Horse information. Let's go see what this new bridle looks like. Knit bitless bridle. There we go. I'll try that, see how it looks. Oh, wrong button. I don't hate it. I actually like it with the set. I'm glad that if it says like green, then it's the same shade of green as like all the other greening games, so everything mixes and matches really well. I think it said bitless, but it doesn't particularly look bitless. I think it's just the angle of how that is. Okay, Waffle, let's go to Lupine Meadow. And let's go see the... Oh, anyway, I need to go check the garden, see if there's spaces. We'll go do some gardening. So you can get the stuff. Oh, I do hate that little thing though, where if you get too close to something, or any of the mounting rails, it just randomly mount, or not mounting rails, tie-up rails will randomly tie up your horse. Hitching post, there we go. So I got 2 tree plots, so I can get 2 trees, and everything else I will have to, I think, pay the carpenter to unlock, so that's not too bad. We can get trees, that's for sure. Okay, Waffle, let's get out of here. I'm curious, because we have Waffle. I'm wondering if the kind of longer that I'm playing, if magically they'll be like, oh yeah, you have other pets that you can kind of like pick and you can just equip one at a time or something to that effect. It's a new system, so I have absolutely zero idea. I guess, right, we have the 3 hidden chests in the new area as well that I haven't looked for yesterday, because we found them for the ranch, we found them for this area, but we haven't found them for the unlocked area. Okay, why do you have to hand me like the Mealy Bay and the Bay Pintos? I want them so bad. Curse you, leveling system. Or I guess rarity upgrade system, or unlock system. That is corn and peppermint. Ooh, interesting. Oh, that never got fixed, but it is actually kind of funny. There's just a plant growing through the rock / really hard dirt right here. Kind of funny. Don't know if that's meant to be like that. Oh, use my speed for a second. I guess, right, Tasty Cucumber has the thing where we randomly find gold as we're running around. That's actually really nice. Got some straw, got some orchard grass. I know the area I'm going to be looking forward to the most is the beach, if for no other reason you can find the free sand bedding. And the sand bedding is like the really premium expensive stuff, but it lasts 3 days. So for 3 days you don't have to change it out. And I'm probably just going to be getting tons of that when that actually comes, but I haven't even seen the area yet. I just know that it is finally unlocked. Chat with you. How are you finding Rivershine so far? It's quite the special place. All those rumors aside, there is an enchanting quality around here. Everyone is so welcoming. You know, this is actually my first time running a farm, But honestly, it's not as exhausting as I expected. Okay, come on now, that's not actually realistic. Sure, there are days when I have to work into the late afternoon, but I'm loving it so far. I don't know about you, but I really need this change of pace. Oh no. Yeah, no, I feel that. It hit our point today of being hot, and so we've been having to keep the dogs inside more than we let them we normally do. They want to go outside, and we're like, you can't. It's way too freaking hot, and they are absolutely fighting us on it. Okay, got one pear tree, got one apple tree. I'm still amazed that CC has never actually wanted to try to go outside as a cat. She'll sit by the window and I think I can't see her because there's blankets in the way. I think she's on my bed right where the sunshine's coming through the window right now, and I'm like, she looks out the window. She is interested, but we've opened the door and left it open to carry in groceries because we have the dogs in their crates. Wants nothing to do with it. We cannot get her to go outside. She takes one look at it and it's just like, nah, this is not for me. I am not an outdoor cat. Got corn here. Let me grab that real quick. Get some of this. Oh my gosh, Waffle's zooming. That's what I was so amazed about. Like, I would think in my mind, Cece would like try to beg to go outside. Because she looks out the window and she's interested. She sees birds flying around and stuff, and she's sitting there chattering at them. Actually, open the door. Nah. Oh, that's right. We're gonna look for a chest real quick. It's 5 in game, but it's not too bad. I think once we get to like 5 or 6 horses, I'll probably actually have to slow the in-game time down just a bit. Which is, I'm actually super happy that that is a something that the game will actually let you do. To be like, hey, I want it to tick a bit slower, like tick over a bit slower as far as the day cycle, and it actually lets you do that, which is insanely nice. Here's the maze. I don't know if anything's been changed around here, to be fair. There's the maze. There used to be a gazebo, I thought. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm just misremembering that entirely. There is something labeled White Flower Field, which I am kind of interested in. I wonder if that's how they're doing the plants for dye now. Because before it used to be they were just kind of scattered everywhere and you could pick up a bunch of them. I wonder if to make it a bit more of a like a controlled resource, so many spawn a day, which would make more sense on how it was before. I forgot how this maze goes, and I feel like I've done this. This, I'm pretty sure, is entirely the same as it was. And I feel like I've had just did the same thing I've done so many times. Ooh, green tailboat. Okay. Nice, nice. Wait, don't, okay, there we go. For a second, I thought Cucumber was just gonna be like, I am out of here. You can complete the maze yourself. I am leaving without you. I'd actually be amazed if I managed this the first try, and I did not. Turn around, it is this one. I can also just call for pickup if needed, or the version of call for pickup. Yeah, I swear there used to be a gazebo. Unless it's further down. I know I see something in the distance, it might just be further down. How close do I have to be for you to pick up things? Okay, so I've got to be right next to it. Okay, that's fair. That's actually nice as well. Like, Waffle doesn't just run off like 10 miles in a direction and randomly pick up something. You have to actually be close to it. I'd be more worried if it would just be suddenly like, ah, yes, Waffle has picked up like 10 things and you have no idea where he is. Oh, you'll have to do that a while. I think this is the endurance track, maybe? Might be a speed track. Every area, I don't know what the beach one would have if it does, but every area has a center in it that allows you to, I guess for lack of a better term, if you want to train a specific skill, once a day you can use that area to train a specific skill. And it's convenient, and it boosts it further. A green rope breast collar. Okay, sweet. But at the same time, it only works kind of on one horse, and it depends on how much energy your horse has. And I think you can have more energy than the ticks of bonus that it gives you, so it just depends. Where would this third chest be? Because I remember kind of where those two were. I think the third one is over by the bridge, maybe? This is an interesting placement of stones. Interesting. Map. Where am I? Okay, I'm over by the bridge. I'm also over by what they're calling the White Flower Field, so I'm kind of curious about that. I'm also curious if they'll let you do more with the dye, because pre-full release, the dye was mostly used to like color the mane and tail, and even then you're not coloring like the whole mane and tail, you're coloring strips of it. Oh, there it is. I was correct. So it's a brown race saddle. There you go, Waffle. Oh yeah, no, we absolutely can make it green. I won't even have to use the flowers, but I think we have to unlock the mountain area, which is we unlock. Yes, we unlock Lupine Meadow, and then the next one is the forest area. Holy moly! Look at Puppy go. Oh, and then he slowed down. Oh, there we go. And then it's the mountain area, and the mountain area is the one that unlocks the dye and stuff, because it unlocks the tailor, which I think there's supposed to be clothing that the tailor can also sell, but, or not tailor, stylist maybe. It must be the stylist, because I think the stylist does hair stuff. I think that's what it was. So you get different mane and tail styles, and then you'd get to color it. And I think there was a tailor on top of that. That one I don't remember, because a lot of this was like, that was the end of. I hadn't quite got that far, and then that was kind of towards the end of some of the testing updates before we ended up going a full release with changes. Because I know some of the stuff that was in testing is definitely not the same. Ooh, I should do that. Get out of here quicker. I was not paying attention to the time in game. For a split second there, I thought it was raining in game. Don't think it is just quite. Get a cucumber put away for the night, and then I need to go plant those trees real quick while I'm thinking about it, so we don't forget. Oh, I won't think about it as well. Let me do brush real quick. I wonder how health is lowered. I'm actually really curious about that. That, and then we want to do that one. And that. Okay, there we go. Okay, Waffle, let's see. I know there's a pet bed in the house, so I'm kind of curious if you'll interact with that once we get there. I forget. We'll have to check through the main and tail styles because I think most of them should be the same, and most of them should be previewed in the shop, like the daily shop. That you can go check them. But I'll have to let you check the main and hairstyles to let you see which one that you want for pickle. Ending day, on to the next one. Oh, Waffle didn't even bother coming inside? Oh yeah, no, there is weather, because it's raining. Hi, Vampiric. I've seen you running around gathering forage. Did you know you can grow your own? It's a whole lot easier. Come see me in Lupine Meadow, and I'll help you get your farm started. I heard you've opened a trail leading to Lupine Meadow. Would you mind gathering some corn for me if you go riding around there? I really need more to fulfill a delivery. I'm counting on you. That's George. Okay. We'll get that done. Waffle, where did you go? Waffle went poof. Hello? Where did Waffle go? Dude vanished. I am liking the weather system though. I think I'm gonna need more corn than I have for the George. Not like he tells me how many he needs, because I think he has to actually talk to me and then it'd be like, oh, you need XYZ amount. Get the morning chores done here real quick. Now I'm curious which said ribbon. Is it tail? Nice. Oh, that's right. There's lanterns now, too. Goat horns is interesting. I want to say that is not. No, it's spelled right. It's just maybe the font that looks a bit weird. Oh, there's Waffle. Okay, I left the stable and Waffle magically appears. Buddy, where did you go? I'll let you grab the straw real quick, and this, I think it's ginger, yep. We'll head to town, grab these quests real quick, check the tack shop while we're at it, see if there's any more green items. I think the only thing that's going to be hard to find is possibly like a green saddle, unless we get the lucky with the knit one showing up in the shop. There we go. Make sure he's actually tied to that hitching post, or probably just gonna go start wandering around town. I got no green stuff today. Go talk to George real quick. It says complete the quest. I'm curious if I actually do have enough corn in my inventory. Quest. Oh, perfect timing. My corn delivery is due today. I look a bit silly if I can't fulfill it, so thank you for that. And don't worry, I won't. I wouldn't forget. Here's your payment. I had 3 corn in my inventory as far as I know, so apparently that was the perfect amount. Well, if it isn't Vampiric, our new champion, I guess anything can be a job title now. Okay, I think we've seen this dialogue. Yeah. Leave. Head out. Now we go Lupine Meadow. I should probably do the competitions actually first before we do. Get the daily comps done. I wonder if I walk close enough that... I guess Waffle stayed on the ranch. Oh no, there's Waffle. Waffle, where do you keep disappearing to? Oh no, he's not even interested in the chickens. He's definitely way better behaved than my dogs. My dogs absolutely love the chickens. Not in a vicious, mean way. I should iterate. They like to watch them, because I have 3 herding bred dogs. In their mind, fun thing to watch move around. In the chicken's mind, not so fun thing to be followed by. Oh, Friday, if you want a bit of a laugh here, because you know more about this. I think a lot of people do. Of course, Bandit can't have chicken because Bandit is allergic to chicken, and Bandit does not care that he's allergic to chicken, and so of course I made the chicken drumsticks today, and he wanted to start fighting people over the plate with the chicken drumsticks on it. He was ready to start throwing punches just to get a taste of the one thing he cannot have. Oh yeah, no, he was having the time of his life, just getting yeah, as he should, because you feel bad. You want the doggy to have the thing he wants so bad, but at the same time, no, it's a very bad idea. But yeah, he was standing on his little hind legs, smacking at me, and then my mom went to grab some, and so of course he started smacking at her to be like, "Here, if I slap you with my paws enough, maybe you'll drop it and I'll get it." Not the plate. No, no, no. Just us. He had the right spirit, but maybe not the right idea. He's very smart, and I feel bad because he does insanely smart things. And then he'll do something where I'm just like, "You have no brain. I love you. You're adorable, and it makes it better. But you have no brain." My current favorite one on the "What do you mean that's not how you play or how you do things?" Um, when he goes to play with Iona, he'll take a toy that's meant to be where they can each tug on it so they can play tug of war. And of course she's older, she's about 7, so she doesn't always want to play with him. And he'll take the toy and he'll start like tossing his head or kind of like smacking it around or flailing it around, I guess, better way to put it. And he starts smacking her in the face with it. And so of course she'll eventually go play tug with it, not because she wants to play, because she wants to get him to stop smacking her in the face with it. And his personal favorite one to do it with is a little rubber ball on a string or on a rope. And he won't smack her with the rope part. No, no, no. He smacks her with the rubber ball. Of course, he's like half her size, so it's even funnier. Let's go see about this farming quest real quick. I'm glad the dog or little waffle actually like walks on the little bridges. I was worried that it was gonna be the thing where they clip through it, so they're actually just running in the water. Let's go see. Oh, that's actually cool as well. The weather doesn't change by area. It actually, if one area is rainy, then it's also the other one is raining as well. Oof. Excuse me. It is nice that the weather is pretty consistent across the map. I think that is still my one gripe with SSO, because they did at times have something similar to weather. Star Stable Online had things similar to weather, and have ever so slowly just removed the majority of it. And I will forever be just a tiny bit salty, but I also understand an MMO that big, the amount of issues that it generates. Well, well, look who's trying to compete with me by starting their own crop farm. Haha, I'm just messing with you. There's so many horses around town. It seems like no matter how much forage I grow, they will always want more, or they always want more. Either way, that sentence will work. But yeah. Now, from what I remember, you should have already have a few farm plots next to your house, so it'll help you get started. Simply plant one pack of seeds per plot, and they'll grow all on their own. Keep in mind that seeds grow in different seasons, need more or less days before they're ready to harvest, and yield a varying amount of crops. So you can't just plant any seed and expect it to turn out perfect. Don't worry about it too much though. You'll find all the information you need on the seed packet. For now, I'll give you some carrot, oat, and milo seeds. They'll all grow, or Milo, I think. They'll all grow well in spring, so feel free to plant all of them. You'll also find a bit of Swift fertilizer, which can be used to speed up the growth of your plants. There's more types of fertilizer you can use, but this one is pretty easy, so let's start there. I'll follow up in a couple of days to see how it's growing, so don't forget to plant these when you get back home. Now, what was I doing? You've quite a lot of your space on your ranch to plant crops, plots. Yeah, so it tells you to go talk to the carpenter. Okay. At least I can get back to the ranch and use the fertilizer if nothing else. We'll get working on training Tasty Cucumber for the day. And I think this day will end up being pretty short quest-wise. So hopefully day 3 we start getting the quest to open up the next area, which should be the forest area, and I forget what it's actually called, the official title. I just know it is a forest area. And pretty soon, yeah, as soon as we open up that area, I can actually just do the daily races again. on Cucumber to get a little bit extra cash. Because once that's open and we get the carpenter, the first thing that I'll want to end up doing is opening or upgrading the stable. That way we can get, I think, 4 horse slots, because right now it's technically you have 2 and you've got 2 broken ones. I'm curious, now that there is weather, because I think that was the thing. I wonder if when I get back to the ranch, because we've been out riding so long in the weather, if Pickle's health will actually go down slightly. Or if it opens up the chance for, like, random events that the vet's needed for. Let's see, once I get in here, I'll be able to check the health info. Nope, that nothing as far as health. The care's gone down slightly, so I wonder if that factors in technically. Because their coat's sturdy from old riding. I don't think so, though. I think I broached you, but on the off chance I did not. And I didn't, so... Could we double checked? Take Cucumber up here so I can actually look at the little farming plots. Because what is it? Okay, this is Timothy Hay. Yeah, these will be ready in 4 days. They'll be ready slightly faster than that now, but yeah, so it'll be technically 3 days now. Still worth it. I got a lot of spring to go so I can finish up the quest on growing things. I don't remember if it is too specific or it'll just be, oh, you grew something. Oh. Yeah, because I've got 6,000 now. I take a little bit out to get those trees. If I can get 8,000 maybe by the end of the day for this day by doing the 2 races, or at least close to like another 1,500 maybe. I think if I get second place instead of first on both of them, that'll get me. So I think the first stable upgrade is 5,000, so that gives me enough to cover that, and then I'll still have enough after. But then again, that could also smack me in the face because again, things have changed. It could be like, oh yeah, no, inflation. As far as full release, there is now inflation, and it costs 10,000 or 15,000, and I'm going to be pretty well short. Start with that champ. Flex my mouse in place. Oh, there we go. Is Waffle still following? Yep, Waffle's still following. Even turned the little champ. Yeah, it is. I know for a fact the dev has done other games, including one I think was with rabbits and another that was with guinea pigs. So I'm curious if those are going to be pet options as well, or if like cats and stuff will also be pet options. Since but the dog was, it does make sense that the dog would be like the very first readily available pet that you get. But I'm also curious if there's more dogs than just Waffle that you can like acquire over time. Mm-hmm. Because I want to say, getting a second edge here. Or yeah, breed options. I was gonna say I want to say that there was a spotted Dalmatian looking dog in a preview that I saw, but that could also be a fever dream for all I know. It might not be exactly what I saw. I think the only place that has that uh, promo material would be the actual dev Discord, and I don't feel like trying to tab out to go look at that real quick. I do want to say that I think rabbits are a thing. I want to say that was another thing where I'm like, I swear I've seen promo material that rabbits are a thing that you can raise, but I just don't for the life of me remember. Ah, we have our first spot. I will take care of that after this chat. I guess you know you've made it on Twitch when you finally get a bot in chat trying to spam something. Waffle, are you still hanging in there in the background, buddy? Oh wow, he's keeping up with the horse really well for such a tiny little dog. I do have like the auto mod at rank 2. But what I'm thinking is adding you and Josh as mods possibly to kind of, if nothing else, when I'm doing that because I can't always tab out, to at least toss some people on block. Because at least I think I can do that. Might have to do... There we go. And poof. Give me 2 seconds here. There you go. You are a mod. And I will be adding... There you go. You guys have mod permission now so that that doesn't happen again. Or if it will probably happen again, to be fair. But that way you can at least be like, and you're out of here. Which, for how to do that, just click on their name and it'll give you an option to ban them. So you're good to go on that. Yep, just be prepared for some more of the bots popping in and probably spamming chat with stuff every once in a while. Get done with this day, and we should, I think, it'll be day 7. Day 7 should be about the day we get the forest unlock, so it means we get the carpenter unlock, which means we start getting into the nice, fun upgrade stuff. I'll finish up the training really quick for this horse tonight. Gotta try to keep up with Cucumber along with Mr. Pickle Jones. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think bits are accessible just yet. I have a feeling that that is one of those things that I will have to get X amount of hours in or get partnership before let me do. Because if you don't have the box and you don't have the thing where it auto gives assigns some every so often. Yeah, I imagine that it's one of those things that they've gotten a little bit better about. You got to put some hours in. So yeah, going over goals, we'll try to get the that stable upgraded because we got 2 stalls. It'll go up to 4 once we get done with this, and then from there we should be able to immediately kind of get into the because there's some I think stuff around the ranch, which I have a feeling is that's when we start getting into maybe some of the animal unlock stuff. Is that you need to build stuff. We'll definitely get more growing plots. That's another thing that needs to happen ASAP. Just so you can grow a good chunk of stuff because then you can turn around and sell it. For anybody who's watching my webcam and curious as to why I'm looking to the side, I don't always get notifications for the message if they come in too quick. And I have a second monitor, and so my Streamlab stuff is set up on the second monitor. I don't mean to be like, oh yeah, I'm just randomly looking to the side for some weird reason. It's that. Oh, hi Waffle. Waffle, please be careful. I'm still laughing that by default the little puppy is named Waffle. That is great. Hang on, I have a suspicion. Yep, I am correct. There's this horse is out of potential, so can actually train them further. Instead of wasting time again. Whoops. Yes, I can't train them further now because I don't have the enough champs done. Once I get enough champs done, then I can use the statue to get I think it's 10 per potential per use of the statue after I think probably 20 races maybe or 10 races. I can't remember, it's been a hot second. Then again, having played like again pre-release, so much stuff has changed. In the day, we earned 4,000 a day. Nice. Okay. Ooh, Spring Festival. That is something I have yet to see, so that'll be interesting. Greetings, Empiric. I want to formally invite you to our first Rivershine Festival. This festival hosts a variety of activities and will be held in the town every other Sunday. Come meet me for a tour of the festivities. Madeline. Okay. We don't have a area unlock quest. Okay, interesting. Check the garden, see how we're doing here. Maybe we got a couple days on this. Tomorrow on the Timothy hay, and 2 days on the cucumbers. Sweet. I'm curious about what the festivities are going to be for this festival. Or the activities. That'll be really interesting to see. It's one of those things that this really does scratch that itch of, as much as I like Stardew Valley, this is going to sound like heresy, forgive me. I'm not a huge fan of that art style, which is why I like Coral Island a bit better. But I've always wanted a horse game that kind of fits that same niche. And so it's nice to have a game that does and still has a lot of things like the festivals and the activities and that sort of stuff. You start looking at how much of the forage I have. I am down to nothing on my grain. Okay, so I'll have to purchase some oats today from the store. Make sure enough of that. That's right. I should switch Pickle's bridle out because I have the knit green one. I have the knit green one, and then I have the green rope breast collar. There we go. I promise, Froggy, I will try to find a green saddle for Pickle. That is on the task list. Oh, that's cute. Little balloons. Oh wow, there's balloons everywhere. Nice. Go into the saddlery real quick and see if we've got green options today. Got some green wraps, or green adjacent wraps. Oh yeah, we got the race bridle, that's right, we've got some race tack. That's available. Saddlebag, I do like the look of that. Shop. Not so sold on those yet. Oh, there are some items here that I can't see. Hang on. Ooh, that also ate my cash. Hang on. I also know what I wanted. Yeah, because you say there's a... That might be the bridle. No, that's the halter, so that's not the bridle that the other bridle mentioned. Interesting. Pink flower crown, orange flower crown, flower saddle pad, the Baroque stuff. I'll have to see when I can actually see previews of that. You go over buy some oats real quick though. I forgot how expensive they were. Hopefully, hopefully randomly some of these activities allow me to get a little bit of cash back. Chickens, don't get run over. Oh wow. Oh, that's where some of the stuff that's for sale is that I wasn't able to see. Oh, just who I wanted to see. Chat, great timing. I just went on break. You're not bothering me at all. I was going to catch up on some veterinary literature. There are some exciting findings coming from the city. But I'm also desperate to speak to a human being. Yeah, that sounds about like what college is. You read the textbook for so long, and you're just like, I need to talk to actual people, please. That came out weird, didn't it? Sorry, being surrounded by animals as coworkers makes you kind of loopy. That's part of why I left the city, actually. I need a fresh start and to find out who I am outside of my job. But if I'm being honest, it's hard to shake the guilt. Leaving the city behind, giving up all those opportunities, the horse currently glitching at my screen. I'm still not sure if it was the right decision. Anyways, what are we talking about again? Oh, how is Pickle Jones? Make sure you're monitoring your horse's health to prevent... See, there I go again, talking about animal care, and now my break is over. Okay, let me see if I can find Madeline. Madeline might be at their house currently. Is it still early enough morning? I just check on map actually. Oh no, Madeline is in the round pen. Oh, that's an interesting place. If I'd actually turned around and looked, maybe it wouldn't be that as interesting. Oh, and testing. I don't think there's horses for sale. Good day, Vampiric. Quest. The festival can truly begin now that you're here. To start, have you taken a look at the new horses we have here outside the auction house? Faraway vendors have brought them here exclusively for the festival. You won't find any other horses like these in Rivershine. It'd be a perfect time to add a new horse to your stable. But first, be sure to inspect the horse you're interested in to learn a bit about them, including their price. Their price will vary based on their skills, and some might be quite expensive. Here, have some coin to help you afford your favorite one. If you still need more funds, why not visit River? Yeah, new horses, Ed. We got a problem. We don't have space in the stable. She's holding Gymkhana competitions in the town's arena. I've heard the first place price is quite attractive. I think I pronounced that right. I may not have pronounced that right at all. Forgive me on that one. Oh yeah, so I think this time around it's very much like melee colors. I think you're all kind of on the shorter side. Yeah, aside from this one, who is the 16.1 hands. Oh, you're actually, to be fair, like the cheapest. I think everybody here has beginner skills. I think the most expensive seems like 4,000. This is the most expensive. Huh. 'Tis interesting. I mean, they'll be back again in what? Not this Sunday, but the next Sunday they'll have more horses on offer. So hopefully by then we've got the stable updated. I do like the melee colors, to be fair. They're pretty in their own way. I'm really excited to see like more Pinto colors and Dapple colors though, when we finally get to that point. Don't imagine these are more horses for sale. Gymkhana competition. This is a butterfly. Let's do practice because I have no idea what I'm looking at. No, actually, I kind of have an idea. Okay. Barrel racing with extra steps. I make that joke, it's not quite. Kane did that in 19 seconds. I don't know what the optimal time is. Let's give this a try for real. Okay, yeah, so 18 seconds was definitely not a bad time for it. Holy moly. Ooh. Gave me a little bit of an achievement. I'm curious, that'll be something I'll have to look up to see what that actually is. Oh. Yeah, to be fair, if I had read my quest thingy, though, that I know you guys can't see because it's technically covered, I would need to talk to River first. I knew a Rivershine champion would step up to represent the town. Every festival, I'll be holding Gymkhana courses here in the town arena. You're welcome to join the competition, but you only get one try. And the courses are real quick, so don't blink. You can always participate in practice rounds before signing up for the competition. It'll give you a better idea of the course's layout. If you want to give it a try, have a look at the Gymkhana board next to the arena's entrance. I'm sure you and Pickle Jones will do well. Considering we took first, we did quite well. Once you earn the first place prize, why don't you visit D in the town square? He set up a special shop for the festival, and he's got some tack there that I've never seen before. Yeah, he has the Baroque tack, I think. There you go. Go talk to him. Oh, I was hoping you'd come visit my stands. The tack I have here is from a very special inventory, and I only bring it out during festivals. Some of the tack here will change to fit each season, such as the accessories. The Baroque set will be here every festival, though, so you can complete your collection over time. Let me know which piece you're eyeing today. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, here's our little flower crowns. Not too bad. That must be, yeah, that's like the flower saddle blanket. Okay, so the Baroque set is very similar to what I guess SSO would call the medieval set, or like Star Stable would call the medieval set. It's decent. But how expensive is it? Shop. Oh yeah. Okay, so breast collar is not too bad. Saddle pad isn't either. Very much a case that I wanna wait on the stable though. As awesome as that look, I just really want to wait on that stable upgrade because I just don't know how much it'll end up costing. Ooh, okay, I can't actually do the one champion for the competition for the day. I do the other though. It is interesting to see that, yeah, if like the festival's going, it does have enough forethought to be like, oh yeah, so we're not going to let you do your daily like competition to earn some extra funds. You'll have to wait until the event is over because otherwise you'd be riding through it. Hopefully there's a thing where you can get like accessories for the pets eventually too. It's like you can put little like vests or little like bandanas on Waffle or other dogs or other pets in general. Or like little top hats and stuff. Little hats in general, I guess. I don't know why that gave me half a heart attack, the notification for the chat thing. Uh, yeah, no, it'd be really cute to see some of that sort of stuff added. I imagine it's something that is definitely possible to be added, so. Here I am on energy. I've got a lot of energy left. I could do that race a second time because I think it'll let you do it a second time. Get another run of it for the day, get a little bit more cash. But I think my potential is just about done until I do enough competitions to get more potential for training. I think I have actually hit the limit. Nope. I can afford about one missed jump. I can't get too many though. And I went for a second one. I know these are meant to be like rocks that are piled up in a jump, but they just look like freaking massive dinosaur bones. That's what I think it is every single time. you still hanging in there, Waffle? Yep, you are. And I ran into a tree. Hang on, let's just, let's do a full restart on this mess that it's, just getting worse and worse. I'm still laughing at how well that little tiny dog with his little tiny legs keeps up. That is making me remember, isn't there like actual corgi races or something that is an actual thing? So maybe it's not half as wild as I'm thinking it is. There we go. Doing a lot better on the time this time around. There we go. Yeah, I'm wondering when they're gonna do the Pentaloosas, especially like the ones that look like they're maybe slightly roan as well, as like available horses. But if I remember right, they're one of the last colors you can unlock. You can unlock them through breeding technically, but as far as auction house goes, to unlock like the leopard complex slash quote unquote we consider Appaloosa horses, but the actual gene behind the spotting, I think that's one of the last things you unlock in game, and I want to say they're almost like they're in the 10,000s as far as how much you have to bid per one. I'm not looking forward to that in the long run. I think you can also find some of the horses wild as well. Switch out horses for a second here. Because I can always do a couple races on Cucumber, or at least one timing wise, and see where we at. We end up money wise. We're at 12,000, which isn't too bad. I love how the only way I can tell them apart right now is when riding him is that little green tail bow that I have on Cucumber. Miss Cucumber has a tailbone, good lord, tailbow, and our Mr. Pickle Jones does not. I would hope they'd have a tailbone, considering they have tails. I'd be more concerned if they didn't. Head back over here. I wonder how long the festival actually lasts, or if it's kind of one of those things that as long as the day is running, then it's kind of indefinite, quote unquote, to an extent. I think it probably ends maybe at like 8 in game time. Not doing too bad this round. And because I've said that, I will probably jinx myself at some point during this race. I'm curious, I bet you, as far as the saddlery goes, maybe the Baroque tack, the color might change up, but it doesn't seem like it. It does really sound like it's going to be the same color for the weeks of the season. I want to say there is 28 days to a season, so technically 4 whole weeks. I can actually check a calendar like right after this race to double check to make sure I'm not just like talking out my rear end right there with that. Nice. I think it'll be C when I load in. That'll be calendar. Yep, there we go. So yeah, 28 days. It's 6. Shop. I'll get the 2 least expensive items because it leaves me enough for what should be, in theory, the price to upgrade the barn. And then from there, I can leave the other 2 items for the next festival and get that full tack set. I'm curious now to know if there'll end up being a clothing set that ends up matching as well. Because that's one thing I don't entirely like. That the tack set's new, but clothing wise, I don't know if there's outfits that match the different tack sets. And it is too late in game. So I think as soon as it's dark, I can't do another race. I'm kind of stuck here as far as that was the last race of the day I could do. Might spend some time running around picking up stuff, double checking the garden. Even though Waffle's just running around picking up stuff as well. Neither of you have potential points to lose anymore, so what I can do is send it all to pasture so you guys can sit out in pasture tonight. Mind you, I probably could just do it early in the morning and let them out, because I think it also helps save on some of the forage. Let's see. Oh, no, they end up both coming. Okay, so nice. I think this is... yeah, that's pickle, and this is cucumber. Pickle has more white markings, cucumber does not. It's still freaking hilarious trying to tell them apart at first, though. And then we're going to have... Hidden Valley, I think, was the name that you guys picked out for the first bowl. And then I think Pickle Ranch would be a good second, or Dill Pickle. Dill Pickle? Okay. Yeah, Dill Pickle, it can be the second after Hidden Valley. Dough as in like bread dough. I set up a little treasure hunt for attack enthusiasts. I thought I'd give you some hints to get you started. Come chat with me if you're curious to know more. Forest Path. I've been thinking it'd be good to open a new trade route to Pine Forest. I'll help you get started on this, and if you don't mind helping, I'm sure it'll be useful to you too. George. Okay, sweet. That means we actually get that done. So we get that area done, which means we now get the barn expansion. Interact. Send all to stable for now. horse info, give you that. I didn't actually need to. Oh yeah, that's right. I guess the downside is I don't get the full amount of energy because I left you guys out. Take Waffle with us to town. I guess that's the other thing that's right. I have to actually pay for the forest pass. We'll see how that goes as well. Park you here. Go talk to George. Quest. Oh, Vampiric. I've been looking to I'm assuming it's meant to be looking forward to chatting. We'll go with it. I've been looking forward to chatting with you about this. I've been wondering if you'd be interested in opening the trail to Pine Forest. Now, I know it's a little expensive, so I'd share the cost with you since it'll be of great use to me to have access to it. I'm sure you'll enjoy that area too, and you'll be able to meet the carpenter who lives there. Yes, which I'm very excited about. I've heard he's been preparing some interesting plans to improve your ranch. I'm counting on you. Is there anything else I can do for you? Some of our fellow villagers live quite a way from the town out in the countryside. As you open up the trails, you'll be able to go visit them whenever you want. But until then, if you want to see them, make sure to check at the marketplace when you're in town. When they want to sell their wares to travelers, they come and set up a stall here. It'll be the perfect time to say hello, so don't miss them. Okay, sweet. Go talk to Day. So I didn't see about the hidden chest quest. I knew you'd want to learn more about the letter I sent you. I've hidden some of my favorite pieces of tack in chests around the town and trails. I thought whoever is adventurous enough to embark on a treasure hunt is most deserving of that equipment. And it adds a bit of fun to the village, don't you think? Now, since you and Pickle Jones have been winning competitions for a town, I'll give you a hint to get started. Make sure to look under bridges. You never know what could be under there. I've hidden 3 chests in each area, so you'll have to search high and low to find them all. Good luck on your treasure hunt. Nice. Chat with you. The equipment can be pricey to purchase, but it's only because my inventory is of the highest quality. The tack I sell will never wear out or needs to be repaired, so it's a worthwhile investment. Ooh, I do want that, though. We'll wait till competitions, because I have to till the end of the day. I do like the look of the lantern, just because it reminds me so much of the one that you can get in Red Dead Online. Howdy, long time no see. Shop. Pine Forest. Purchase. That actually leaves me enough, I think, for the barn. Ha, I knew you'd choose that. Great minds think alike. The beginner course. I'll wait on that for a second, see what I'm left with after trying to upgrade the stable. Oh, I need to actually go talk to him to complete that quest. Hang on. Nice, I've been looking forward to opening the Pine Forest Trail for a while now. I know George will be happy to start trading goods with Liam, too. Oh, have you met him yet? He's the carpenter who works in the Pine Forest. Well, why don't you go say hi? You'll find the entrance to the trail is on your ranch, too, so he's right next door. Wow, give me a second. Excuse me. Ready to go out on the trail? Okay, that's right. That's the one that I think connects off the bridge on my ranch, which is really nice. Let's head out and go see that before I get a little bit too gung-ho on trying to do competitions and stuff to get a bit extra cash. Because now this is going to be really nice. I don't have the comp open for it because I have to buy it. But we now have access to a new area, and we have access to new goods. So we'll be able to start upgrading the farm plots. We'll be able to upgrade our little stable. I think we start upgrading stuff like the round pen. Pretty much just anything and everything that the carpenter is the person you go for it. I think it's just the upgrade system in general. But it also means we get access to stuff like wood shavings. I don't have to actually buy it. I can go hunt it down, which is really, really nice. Pine forest, and this is the entryway to it. I absolutely adore these splash screens, especially going into new areas and taking a look at them. They do such a good job with these splash screens. Oh. Did Waffle not come with? Okay, I just have to get far enough away, I guess, from the entrance, I guess. It's like, because there's a little thing of shavings here, and I would have figured he'd pick him up. Like, there we go. I'm so confused where Waffle went. I'll have to make sure I give Waffle a little pet when we get to wherever Liam's house is. I have entirely forgotten after all this time. He's in such a there it is. Odd place. The workshop here. Go ring a little bell. Hey there. Quest? Nope. Shop? Yes. First pasture upgrade. 6 new farm plots. Oh yeah, the indoor arena is super freaking pricey. I forgot about that. First house upgrade. Nope. Okay, so first house upgrade. Expand your house to add a new room. The additional space will allow you to adopt a second pet. That's interesting. Second farm one is one that I need, but I'm leaving that until later. Because what I do need is the stable upgrade. I'll grab some of these flowers for dye though while I'm here. Get that started, which will be really nice. Hey buddy, let's go grab these. I can hear Pickle walking off in the background. There you are, Waffle. Let's give you pet. Oh. Just a little janky. Grab some shavings. And head back to the ranch for a second. Where are you collecting all this stuff, sir? I'm just seeing pop-ups come flying. I do really like this area. Sound design is very nice as well for like the music and stuff, but this area is just really pretty. I am excited to see what the beach area looks like. Of course, this is this statue for the the competitions here. Might actually really quickly go buy that competition from Jay, because that means that I will be able to gain a little bit of extra cash, because even though it's the beginner one, it'll still net me more than the beginner one for the starting area and Lupine Meadow. It's not the worst investment by any means. Okay, let's head to town, go get that done. I'm curious why it doesn't say anything about the stable update just yet. I'm wondering if that is day locked, possibly. I'm very curious. Oh, well, I'm thinking about it. Hang on. Let me go put Cucumber out in the paddock so I got some outdoor time. And that way they're out during the day and then I bring them in at night. Interact. Send to pasture. I don't know how many stables you can have max or how many stalls you can have max in the stable, or if there's like extra stables you can get later on. I want to say 12 might be the max amount of stalls at one time. Let's go over here because Jay should be in the park office hopefully. If not, I can at least go to the little table and hit the bell. Oh no, he's in here. Hello, sir. I need to buy the race. Shop, beginner flower course. Yes, please. Yep. And now we should be able to go use it and earn what I spent back and some extra. Some of these colors, man. It really just is like, hey, let's put this rare color out of horse that you can just see in town as you're wandering by. It really is just that meme of the dude with his girlfriend and he turns his head to go look at another woman. It's me, but looking at other horses instead of being content with Pickle. Oh. Ah. Okay, so I have to wait a day for it to unlock. That's inconvenient. I can at least do these two. Get this done once again. Get that cash. The other thing that'll be fun is getting, I think, not too long after that I have this one. A few days in, we should get access to the wild horses, which is a whole other fun mechanic. Because as long as you have like one stall or two stalls open in your stable, you can catch wild horses, and basically you can only catch one a day if it works the same as it used to. And from there, basically we can pick one that we catch, train it, sell it at auction, gain some money back, rinse and repeat. And it's just kind of one of those things that, like, it's passive because you want to train them until their potential runs out, which takes a few days, and then you're still doing your competitions and stuff while everything else is going on. You're selling your extra stuff that you grow and all that. So it's just like another little bit extra passive income, which is really freaking nice in this game. If it works the same way. I have no idea if it's going to work out the same way. There we go. Yep, we earned what we spent back and a little bit extra. We'll do Rivershine Daily 1. There you go. Forget, I don't know if you're still in chat. How's that Final Fantasy grind still going? There we go, get this race done real quick. Not nuts us, another 1,000. Okay, sweet. So we've got a little bit of a nest egg set up here. Hi, buddy. You're really sparkling now. At some point, I need to actually see what I have in my inventory as far as stuff. I don't have any outrageous amounts of stuff yet where I'm like, oh, I should sell a bunch of that. It's not doing too bad. Okay, Pickle, at least you're not trying to, like, run off 3 states over and have me chase you down. That is... We're getting better. We're not... You're not running away as fast. Pickle does just want to be free. Pickle wants to be a wild horse, but sadly at the moment that is not how this is working out for him. Like, we pre-got him a girlfriend and everything, and dude's just like, I am out of here. I want nothing to do with this. Grab some of this stuff. Oh, thanks, Waffle. You go take a look at the garden. I don't know if anything. Timothy A might be ready to harvest. Can you grab that real quick, buddy? Good job. Interact, and we'll go send Pickle out to the pasture for it now. And we'll go check that garden because I'm really curious if I have not double checked to make sure. Oh no, it's definitely ready to harvest. Nice. Now we need to plant a couple things here, so let's do... Oh, just I think that was the thing that we were needing anyways. Don't think I have fertilizer. I do not. I don't think I have the stuff... Yeah, because I think it's a little thing that we have to actually have to make it, and I don't think it's here yet. Yeah, so I can't make it. Darn. I wonder if the trees tell me yet. Check 25 days, 18 days. Okay, yeah, we got a wild nose. Then we'll go take Cucumber out to go explore the forest area real quick for a little bit. So each month is about 28 days. I think it's because it's that way it's 4 even 7-day weeks. And I think it also works out because the way they have the festivals are running, at least the way I'm reading it, is that it's the first and third Sunday of each month. I guess I wouldn't say month. It's the based on season, so one season is 28 days. Yeah, there's gonna be chests here. That's right, because it's a new area. Probably should kind of take a gander for those real quick. I'm thinking about it. Let's see if we get any really fancy tack. To be fair, I don't really remember where these ones are. I want to say generally these things are by landmarks, but I can't remember if this map really has particular landmarks. I think this is one that was always confusing in the past because it's technically they're just out in the open for the most part. And you just kind of have to stumble on them or kind of know where they are preemptively. I like how most of the grass and the bushes are taller than Waffle is. So you just see him jumping up and like bouncing through it every so often. Oh, we got some chamomile and that's a cucumber. Interesting. Nice. Just random cucumbers in the ground in the forest. Not gonna take any guesses as to why. Don't think I want to know. Oh. Found an invisible wall and glitched into it. Not what I wanted to do. Nice little waterfall area. Oh, there's a chest. Nice. Black endurance saddle. Okay, interesting. That's 1 of 3. I'll try to make sure I go back to the entrance before it hits 21 on the clock, so technically 9. I don't know if it's one of those games where if you hit a certain time, it actually teleports you back. It might, yeah. I'll take a look once I go back to the branch for the night. I'll take a look and see if I can put that saddle and see how it looks. It should basically be a more slimmed down western saddle. It should be similar to what it would like look like. Ooh. Waffle picked up the cucumber and actually got me cucumber seeds with it as well. Nice. Don't have to pay for them. Very helpful. We love a bargain here. And I very, very much want to reiterate a bargain, not a five-finger discount. A bargain. I don't remember what this is. This is interesting, though. We're hitting that point where I need to use the return to entrance. So we're not staying out here too long. Okay, let's get you guys in here. And get you brushed real quick. I'm still laughing at the poor cucumber. As soon as it turns nighttime, you go to put them in the stall, they just turn into the void. Okay, let's get you brushed, and let's see what this saddle looks like. Saddles, endurance. That doesn't look too bad. I do think I'll have to switch out the saddle pad eventually for one that doesn't have the little brown accent, but that doesn't look too bad at all. I don't know, what do you think, Fargy, on that one? You think it looks pretty okay? I don't think I have any other green saddle pads right now. Hey, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, we can put the brown back on and have that as an option for later. So I think the way this one's made, that little patch on the blanket kind of matches that saddle more. Oh, that's right, I wanted to get that lantern. It'll be back in the shop eventually. It'll rotate back around. I think it's actually closed for the night now. And now it's time to start the new day, which should let us get a quest to go talk to the carpenter, and it should get us a quest to talk to, or for the race. Good day, Vampiric. I've been hard at work preparing for your arrival at my lumberyard, and I just finished putting together the plans to renovate your stable. If you'd like me to start repairing it, come see me in the pine forest. Okay, yep. The bunny hop. All contestants are invited to participate in the bunny hop competition. A new beginner cross-country course is now available in Pine Forest. Registrations are now open at Rivershine's competition board. Nice. Let's go check this. I think the cucumbers are... Yep, the cucumbers are growing, so I can harvest these. That nets us a nice 16 cucumbers. Then we're gonna plant carrots, cucumbers. We're gonna do the Milo, and the Timothy A. There we go. Got all that planted. go take care of you guys for the morning. Back out of here. Okay, let's get you. Let's get manure picked up. Get straw down. We'll give you the orchard grass because we're going to give you the oats that equals out. Use a soft brush. And then technically our double check. Yeah, I've had them. First quest takes us to the forest, so we'll head there first, since it's the one connected to the ranch. Then we'll head into town after, because I definitely want to get this renovation if I can. I'd be so disappointed if I walk in there and be like, hey, I want this renovation. It's going to be like, 15,000. I wonder if it's going to be something weirder, like 8,000. But instead of, like, generally keeping to the rule of, like, 5s and 10s. There's just freaking cucumbers in the forest. I don't... What is this? Why? Why are there just cucumbers in the forest? Is Waffle still following? Yep. Yeah, because we had the one renovations for the house and stuff, and that was definitely a bit more pricey. Let's see, how much is a stable renovation? Quest. Ah, Vampiric, I've been looking forward to sharing these plans with you. I'm sure you've noticed your stable only needs light repairs to house 2 more horses, so I'll be able to build that upgrade quite quickly. Now, if you ever want to have more horses, say maybe 8 or even 12, I now also have plans for that, but those upgrades are quite expensive, so it might take a bit more time to build them. But you don't have to be shy. Take a look at what I have in store. Even if you can't afford it all right now, I'm sure you'll be able to faster than you expect. Let's do chat real quick just so I get a little bit of reputation. How may I help you? I can handle any carpentry projects, assuming I have the materials, of course. Does that sound convincing? Probably not. I've been trying to come up with a great greeting for customers. My mentor used to say, "What can I do for you today?" So simple. Why can't I think of something like that? Alright, how about, "Hi, I'm Liam, ready for carpentry from 9 to 6. I see that's a no-go. Then how about this? "Boo, prepare to be shocked by this amazing carpentry service." Not quite. Last one, I promise. Woo, it's carpentry time. Okay, I see none of those worked. What should I do? I can't just steal my mentor's slogan. Oh, sorry, what were we talking about? Okay, yeah, so it is 5,000. That's not bad. Oh, yeah, from going from 4 to 8 is going to be 35,000. Okay, yeah. A little bit more. I'll hold off on the farming plots for now. Okay, let's go back. Go take a look at... I think it won't be available till the next day. I think is how most of the upgrades work for this. I think it's pretty much you can buy something, but you won't actually get delivery till next day, so pretty standard. Okay, Pickle, let's go into town, check the tack shop, see if we can get you a black western saddle by chance. Oh, hi, little bunnies. Hello. You're just kind of wild. You're doing your own little thing. Oh, I'm accidentally hurting you. I'm sorry. Bit odd on how they move, but they're still freaking adorable. They're so tiny, too. I wonder, is it what, there's 4 here? I wonder if there's just like places where there's tons of them. Oh, I'm sorry, little guy. I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, and now you're just sitting still. You're so tiny. Oh. You're so small. I can't get very close to you to get a good look, can I? Oh, you've got the cutest little face. Man, I hope we get to have rabbits as pets. I really do. Yep, I'm gonna go to the Pine Forest race, so that'll be in town. There's Bunny is there, but I'm not really seeing him anywhere else. Interesting. So we have getting through here. Oh, Waffle's finding carrots randomly, and I have no clue where he's finding those. Just randomly went off in a different direction, I guess. Got some stuff here that I'll collect while I'm thinking about it, because I can always sell some extras at the shop. Oh, thank you, Waffle. Pickle, where are you going? Oh, okay. For a second I was like, oh no, I can't actually mount you until I get you somewhere different surface. Nope, we're good. Go here. Let's see if we've got anything green in stock. Oh, they do have the turquoise saddle pad. The white knit bridle. They do have the gold lantern and the green stable blanket. Let's check some prices here before we get a little bit too excited. Oh, that lantern is 5,000. Holy moly. The blanket, if it was something that was like while riding instead of just in the stable. It is an in the stable only thing. So I'm gonna leave that for now. Definitely closer to the winter in game, I think it'll be nice, but not for now. I want to sell some things, sir. Yep, there we go. Not bad. What else do I have like a ton of? Sell about a ton of those. Keep my amount of those that I have, so 10 of these. Keep my stock of straw for right now. Select 9 of those. Not too bad. Okay, we got some money back. I was gonna say, because the brushes, as much as I'd like them later, are very expensive. I can check out the market once I do this race. Because farmers here, don't think they'll have anything new that I can't buy generally. Also, if I do the town race today, I might have enough that we unlock the statue and I get some more potential points. Let's do this race and see how this goes for the first try of it. I wonder if we'll see a few more bunnies running around during it as well. That'd be nice. Nope. Bit of funny line up there. There we go. I don't see any rabbits yet. It's not too bad of a race though. Pretty simple. Yep, go for it. Thank you for watching though. Nice, got first on that one. Yep, thank you, and thank you for helping out as a mod as well on this. Yep, now we gotta go talk to my other one real quick. Congratulations, Vampiric. It was lovely to watch you compete in the bunny hop competition. Here's a little extra reward for your performance. It's a beautiful day, is it not? Okay, let's see. We'll do your chat thing. It's important not to put too much pressure on oneself to achieve first place in a cross-country course on the first attempt. It may be more beneficial to approach a new course slowly in order to become familiar with its layout and nuances. Once the course has been thoroughly learned, it will then be the right time to give it your all and strive for the top position. Okay, not too bad advice actually overall. Now we need to go to the town competition. Have to deal with a little bit of loading here. There we go. Gotta be careful with these chickens. I don't accidentally run over them, and I don't want to accidentally make a flat chicken patty out of a chicken. I feel absolutely horrible if that happens. Get this done real quick, see what leaves us on funds. No, I don't think we're quite there yet with the statue, unless that's nothing we'll take over into the next day and be a quest for tomorrow in-game. Oh, nope, Waffle got him before I could ever dismount. Thank you, buddy. Didn't quite mean to run into that. Collect some of this stuff here, and then with our barn upgrade, we should also be getting a couple of other quests that now let us to actually expand our little horse family. I didn't even get to read that tooltip before it was gone. I do love the fast loading times. I will admit it is hard to read the splash screens. Let's see. Keep brush, switch over cucumber for a bit. Because you got a couple of chests I want to try to find in the forest area. I think left, I think we're still down to 2. I think I brushed you. Get it. Okay, we're good. So we found 1 already. So we got 2 more to find, and at least I'll double check it should be 2. Then we get to start our next day. And I'll probably do 1 more day after this before I'm gonna have to call it for it now. I wonder if there's one in this area. Nope. I'm trying to think of any other landmarks where there might be, where they could hide a chest. Ooh. That was a little bit weird. Maybe over kind of by the carpentry, possibly. Don't think there's going to be. I think we found the one that was technically up here, or near up here. So there might be one over by Liam's house with all the carpentry stuff. That makes sense kind of in my head, is like that's a landmark, so if it's going to be by a landmark, in theory. I'll grab that flowers for right now too as well, because these will be useful for dye later. Oh, thank you, Waffle. Let's see, I'm not... Not seeing sparkles or anything that would make me think that there's a chest around. So I'm gonna say most likely not then. What about up here? I feel like there's just too many places to hide it in this area. You basically just put it in some trees and it would be really hard to spot until you stumbled upon it. Which I have a feeling is what's going to end up happening. So far, not yet, though. I saw something up here. There might possibly be. This is gonna be one of the training tracks again, maybe? Got that kind of sandy surface that you're supposed to follow, I think. Kind of assuming that it's going to be something around one of the edges here. But I'm not so sure that that is going to be the case. Grab some of this stuff. Thank you, Waffle. Waffle really is the goodest boy in game. Just picks up all the stuff probably faster than you actually can. Can you grab this for me, buddy? Thank you. Grab some of this. Oh, sorry, buddy. I was somebody designing a game and I wanted to hide chests somewhere where they were obvious but not obvious. Where would I put them? Maybe out here in kind of like the island area? That would be a negative. We definitely have had to like gone past it at some point, and this is what's gonna be really funny. Like, at some point I'll go back and rewatch the stream and I'll be like, oh, hang on, it was right there the whole time. Making bank on wood shavings, we're getting a lot of them, which is gonna be nice for later. So far, not too much else though. Oh, there's a chest. We found one. So now we're down to one left, I do believe. Let me check. Yep, one left. And we got black leather boots. So that'll be horse leather boots. So I wonder what the last one's going to be, because the first chest we found in this area was a black endurance saddle. So now we've got the black leather boots. We should be getting probably something along in the same theme of things. Oh. Ooh, bunch of the flowers for dye. That's nice. Oh, sorry, Waffle. I didn't mean to steal that before you pick it up. I have no idea where this third chest would be. I think we've been up here before. I guess in theory it could be kind of over by the waterfall. But pretty soon here we're going to have to return to the entrance and head back to the farm for the night. And then switch it over the next day. Oh, that's interesting. Clay as an item. I wonder if it's for the veterinary stuff. Or if there's something else that we're going to be using it for. I don't think we've picked that up before. Nope, no chest over here by the waterfall. To get too close to some of this, I'm going to hit invisible wall again. And yep, it is 21 or 9 in game, so I need to head back to the entrance and go back to the ranch for the night. then we should have our stable upgrade as soon as it takes over. I'll go from there. Oh, nope, that was not what I meant to do. I am sorry, Cucumber. I meant to hit the other key here. Key brushed. Did that. I think I need to brush you real quick. Might. Nope. You're good to go for the night. So we'll turn in. Give you a small pet. I feel so bad for that pet animation. I like it. It's cute, but I feel like I'm so used to having like that longer pet animation that a lot of the games have. Yep, let's go to sleep, progress the next day. Carpenter is in town today? Nice. Hi, Vampiric. I bet you've been collecting a whole lot of poop from your horses. I have an idea for how you could use all of that manure, if you're ready to get your hands dirty. Oh, not literally dirty. It'll just require a bit of work. Training bonus. I'm sure you've been training hard for the competition, and I wanted to talk with you about how you can improve your training sessions and even more. Okay, so there's our quest for the day, and our barn. I should go check the garden first before I head down there, but it should be upgraded now. I don't think anything is. Yeah, nothing's ready for harvest. Put some straw down. Grass, oats, soft brush. Yep. Night, Foggy. Thank you for joining in, and thank you for modding. Or moderating, I should say. Correction. Oh, thank you for that. That'll help a bit, yeah. I won't be on too much longer. I'll probably finish out this day, and I don't think I'll get to holes yet. Then once I finish out this day, I'll be ending it for now. Take out Pickle for now and get into town. Let's take a look at the tack shop and see if for Pickle here we can find another saddle or saddle pad in green. Or saddle in black and a saddle pad in green. And today that is not on the menu. We have absolutely no green items. Go talk to River real quick. Get that out of the way, and then we'll talk to Aisha. Okay, let's see how River wants to improve our training. I've been wondering, have you fed any grains to your horse recently? It's a really good way to focus on training a specific skill. Each type of grain will double your horse's skill training for that day, so be mindful of what you feed them. I'll give you a bit of each grain so you can try it yourself. Here, have a bit of corn to train speed, barley for endurance, milo for flexibility, and wheat for jump. course, you'll have to choose only one type of grain to feed your horse daily. We can't have Pickle Jones eating all those grains every day. I'll make sure to share my best advice with you. I know you're still settling in, Vampiric, but I want you to know that you've made the right choice by moving here. I can tell you'll fit in perfectly in Rivershine. You know, I used to live here when I was a kid. I don't remember much about it, though. I only recently moved back here myself. Madeline has been doing a lot to bring new people into Rivershine. That's how she found me. When I first arrived, the town was pretty quiet and many people here didn't believe it would get better. Honestly, it was a bit discouraging. But Madeline sees a lot of potential in you, and she's never wrong about that kind of thing, so I'm sure you'll become the best champion. It's kind of sweet. Okay, Pickle. Yep, let's check my inventory because I might even have that to do that quest. I do not yet. Okay. Don't think I'll buy it, so we'll have to wait another day, I think, before we can quite do that one. That gives us a chance to do some of the races. Get a little bit of extra cash, because we definitely probably are going to want that stable upgrade from 4 to 8, and that's 35,000. I'll have to make a note for that. Let's do the Pine Forest one, because that'll give us the most. Basically, all these are probably gonna, if I do all of them, are gonna run out the timer to the point it'll have to take over to next day. So I don't have enough time for much else. Which is not a bad thing by any means. Get through these races real quick, and then I'm still kind of amazed that we haven't gotten some more of our quests mentioning that we've done the upgrade to the stable yet, but also don't know quite how some of that is counted overall. It might be the day after you get the upgrade, so everything's about a day behind. Okay, let's do the Lupine Meadow one. Deals get a lot more interesting too as we get into like the intermediate and then advanced. I forgot what the last tier is. They still get a lot more complicated, and I think generally overall they start getting longer. It's not bad, you earn a lot more for doing it, which is nice, but it also means that you have to have horses that have X percentage in a certain skill, generally jump, to be able to use for sure most of the jumps in it. That's almost done. Yeah, the upgrades are going to be probably the part of this that's going to end up kind of choking it down to making it really slow. Like, you have a steady progression, you have a steady progression speed, but then at a certain point it does kind of end up slowing down to a crawl, because you're going to be more focused on trying to earn money to get some of those upgrades so you can do more stuff. Then once you have it, speeds up again, and you're kind of at the normal progress speed until you hit like the speed bump again of having to earn more funds. Do the Rivershine one last. Oh, hang on. I need to give you a treat real quick. Sorry, buddy. Give you the last pair we have. There you go. Almost hit a sheep. I would have felt really bad. Don't quite want to hit one of them. There we go. Not too bad actually on time, or I think we might be so good on daytime. Oh, I can't tell because it's saying it's a little bit to load here. Oh yeah, we're like 1 in the afternoon, so I'd probably do one more race because I have enough energy. Do that little extra bit of cash towards that 35,000. Let's do Pine Forest again because that will net us that 1,250. Then of course, if we want to do the house upgrade, I think that's 25,000 on top of that 35,000. So you start getting to 55, and that'll be, if we get that, we get an extra pet, but also just actually get to upgrade the house and add another room. There we go. Not too bad on these races today, after a little bit of practice. Still laughing at the poor little rock jump that ends up looking more like a dino bone. And there we go. Nice. That should put us at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, I think. Actually closer to 4. Okay, not bad, not bad. Back home for the day, to the ranch. I think Liam is in town today. Yeah, let me take a look, because I might get the farming upgrade first before we get our next stable upgrade. Shop, second farm field. Yeah, that's not too bad. So we're just getting to a different price. So I'll earn that back and a little bit extra tomorrow. So we'll still be pretty well on our way to that 35,000. I don't think it costs anything for foals. Of course, at some point here, we should also have done enough races for Rivershine Town proper that that statue will light up enough that we'll basically get a quest star for that, where it's like, oh, you've done X amount of races. You can now add to your, like, 10 points to your potential for your horse. That way you can go train them further, which is kind of the way that if you have your, I'd say like your legacy horse, your very first horse, or very first, like 2 first horses, you can continuously train them. so it doesn't feel like you end up having to give them away towards the end, especially when you get like a lot of the fancier coats or the horses that you can straight up buy that are just at a higher level. You don't feel half as bad at like, oh, I like can't train them any further and they're not really worth it. You can definitely train them further. It's just a lot more work. Did it just add the plots right away? Oh wow, I guess it did. That was quick. Oh, we have some stuff I can plant. I have one empty plot for now, but that'll work just fine. I don't think I... Well, I could actually grab cucumber and run over to the lupine meadow and grab another like cucumber seed or carrot seed or something. That'd be the worst idea. Spend a little bit extra time throughout the day so I'm not ending it a little bit too soon here. There we go. It's lupine meadow. Try not to accidentally run through the water here. I noticed like with those little screens, it seems like every main character for the area is supposed to have a particular horse. From what I've seen though, I don't think you ever see the horse that's meant for them in those areas, like near their shop or their house. So I'm very curious if that's a thing that ends up happening later, or if you ever kind of... Oh no, that horse kind of looks like the one in the... Oh no, not quite. That one was spotted. So yeah, I'm curious if you ever end up actually seeing the kind of main characters that you deal with have actual horses with names and stuff that are meant specifically for them or not. There we go. Shop. Let's do carrot seeds. And then we will head back to the ranch, plant these, and start a new day. Oh, Waffle beat me to it. Thank you, Waffle. Yeah, probably once we're back at the ranch and we hit that kind of end of the day screen is probably where I will pause this for now, and I will stream it later. I probably won't stream. I might stream tomorrow. If I stream tomorrow, though, it's not going to be Ranch of Rivershine again. I will most likely do something else. I have no idea of what. I might not stream again until Monday or Tuesday, which again, it won't be Ranch Rivershine. It probably will do like Ranch Rivershine a couple times a week. I've got a few games that I think would be really good. I've got a few people who would like to do Sea of Thieves together, stuff like that. But I mostly am probably going to stick to like RPGs and go that route with it. Not particularly sure what that list looks like yet of what could be done, aside from I'd really love to do a thing of Equinox, but it's just not polished enough. Um, I could do The Witcher from starting from the first game, and I think it would be fun. But I would also have to actually really test to see if that game would hold up trying to stream it. But for now, though, yeah, I think we're gonna end the first day, get to that screen, and then I'm gonna call it here because it's been almost 3 hours, which is not too bad. We got through quite a few days. Yep, do sleep. Yeah, so that is, I think we started out on day 4, so we've got through 6 days, which is not too bad. We got a good amount of progress done. We've got the Pine Forest area opened. We've got our first stable upgrades done. We've got 4 stalls instead of just the 2. Meaning at this point now we're going to start getting into where we can have foals, and start going further, building the stable further, building the house further. We got Waffle, who's actually insanely like useful as a pet, even though I swear I'm worried the horse is gonna end up stepping on him. Is he's just running around picking up stuff that I can't like it. I have to dismount to pick it up. I don't even have to dismount to pick it up with him. He just picks it up before I even get dismounted. So yeah, overall we've gotten a lot of progress done for 6 days. I don't know if we'll do 6 days again the next time I do this. It'll probably be closer to, we'll do another 4 days. So probably closer to 2 hours. I might do longer streams. I might do shorter ones. It's just going to kind of depend with Ranch Rivershine. On that list of games that I could do Assassin's Creed, starting with Origins through Valhalla into the most recent. If I do those would be longer streams. I'd have to start them early in the day. I'm not going to do these ones where it's a bit more chill. Like, I want to do games that are also chill, like this. Paleo Pines is another one I think that'd be really chill and nice to do. Those sort of games, I'm going to be doing them in the evening, and they're going to be maybe 2-3 hours long. 3 is really pushing it. It's a lot of their games I think I would fit that chill category that I could do that way. I could do Coral Island. I think that'd be fun, especially because there is a point where it does become multiplayer, where you can't play with friends. I think there's a couple other games that you can as well. I don't know. Paleo Pines isn't. I think Paleo Pines is solo. This, of course, has no multiplayer to it. There's probably games that I'll enjoy, like co-op games as well as some people that I'm close to, and I wouldn't mind streaming them. But that's a different part. I will pretty much end up making over this week 2 lists of games that are one's cozy games, the other is more kind of like the adventure style games, and I'll have a couple people take a look at that list and kind of see what they think. But I wouldn't mind Assassin's Creed. I wouldn't mind The Witcher. I wouldn't mind stuff like that for kind of the adventure stuff. Paleo Pines, Ranch of Rivershine, Coral Island. I think I have another one that's called Amber Isle, which you play like a little shop owner. A lot of those kind of games that are going on the cozy list, I'll have someone take a look at those and kind of see as well. Mishka Wolf IO is somebody that I'm close to, who's another streamer. Hasn't streamed in a bit, but I'll probably end up talking to them a little bit, and because they've played a lot of the cozy games that I'm playing, kind of see what they think about it, as far as what's like really good for streaming, what isn't, and go for there. But for now, this is kind of where I am going to end it for today. I'll definitely be back on at late sometime this week. I don't know what day per se. Probably Monday or Tuesday. We'll see if I do one tomorrow. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. It's been wonderful. I hope you have a wonderful day.